I really, really enjoy fitting words together, but I only enjoy it when it's kind of easy, when it just kind of rolls along by itself. I never erase or cross out anything. I hardly ever write anything down. The song will be completely written in my head before it's actually written down.
I actually started breaking down some of her songs as far as just kind of looking for my favorite lines. And I found that, like, a lot of the lines that I loved the most, not all of them, but a lot of the lines I loved the most, all right, were of violent imagery. And she writes very violent sentences, all right, and invokes very violent imagery. And it's metaphorical, and she also means it at the exact same time. No, she did want to kill him at that moment. Not really, but yeah, really.
My mom used to say that when there was anything wrong with me, that there would be 3 sounds, and there would be, first the sound would be of me stomping down the hall to my room, then the door slamming, and then just all this banging on the piano. And I don't know, there was always something that I was drawn to about the piano because of its percussive nature. You know, I guess in the same way that some people like to get their aggression out by playing drums or something, or hitting people. I like to hit the piano.
No matter what I try, you feed me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. It won't be long till you be lying there in your own hands.
Fiona Apple.
I got my feet on the ground and I don't go to sleep to dream. You got your head in the clouds.
Everybody out there that's watching, everybody that's watching this world is bullshit. And you shouldn't model your life. Wait a second. You shouldn't model your life about what you think that we think is cool and what we're wearing and what we're saying and everything. Go with yourself. Go with yourself.
I was so miserable back then that I pretty much blocked out everything that happened back then. I know that I was real pouty, and I know that I was... and I know that I was also being yanked around everywhere, and that I had good reason to be pouty, but I just know that I was so miserable. The whole reason why I wanted to make an album in the first place was because I was so tired of trying to explain my personality to people. I was so uncomfortable with the social situations that I really, really thought that if I had a CD of songs, that I could just put that out in the world, and then everyone would understand me, and then I would have all the friends in the world. And of course, what happened to me in my particular situation, I think most people find out that what they thought, you know, they thought if they got rich or if they got famous that everything was going to be solved, and it wasn't. But in my case, not only did I not get what I wanted, I got exactly the opposite of what I wanted to have happen. Instead of having everybody be my friend and understand me, everybody thought I was awful. Yeah. I got a lot of shit too, like after the last album, like from people that were close to me, like being like, you have to keep on working, you're being lazy, you have to get to the next thing, you're wasting what you've got this great opportunity, you've got, you know.
Right.
And it's like, no, really, if I were to force myself to do it, then it would be crap.
Yeah,
And that's what a lot of people are so crappy about, and that's why people get awful and they lose their thing. I won't write a song unless it serves me in some way where I feel like I have to write the song.
And
to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not overflowing with something, then there's nothing to give.
To me, the writing the dialogue is so easy. I actually feel just a touch of a fraud taking credit for it, even though I'm protective of it. I feel like, you know, it's just like, oh, it's like some sort of God antenna, and it's like, if it's, you know, it's...
And most of the time is spent with just keeping the antenna out there. That's like 90% of the time, and then all of a sudden you go, okay, I'm full, and you sit down wherever you're sitting down, and it goes, bleh. It's simple. If I end up writing songs that I want to record and sing, then I'll be doing this, hopefully, and then I want to do it. But if I don't want to do it just for the sake of doing it, like I don't want to do it and because I want to do it, I'm going to go and try to write songs. It's got to be the other way around. Like, if I write songs, then I'll be doing it. But if I don't feel like writing songs, I will not force myself to make an album, just pull one out of my ass just so that I can continue to be in the spotlight or something, or to continue to... It doesn't always have to be my career. There's no law that says that I have to have this as my career my whole...
You know, I really, really, really honestly do not know if I will ever write a song again, or if I'll...
Right, yeah.
If you have just made something, you should fucking feel like you've got nothing left in you.
Actually, the last time that I got actual... I didn't really have stage fright, but the time I've been worried is when I had to sing somebody else's song. Like, I did this thing with Elvis Costello, and I had to sing one of his songs, and that makes me nervous. Like, I've come to a point now where if I fuck up my own stuff, it's fine, because I'm the only one that'll get mad at me. Or think less of me, you know? And it's happened a million times.
I mean, it's completely, I mean, it's a weird pathological fear, because it's never as bad as I think it's gonna be. And when it is, so what, you know, who cares? The only way to deal with it is to get over it.
Now, thinking of that first album and that first tour, and then the second album, the second tour, everything I'm doing now, I don't have that need for the world to understand me anymore. The reason why I'm doing this now is just as a way to gauge how much I've grown. I like doing the same things that I did 10 years ago and noticing how much more joy I can get from things and how much more at ease I am with myself. There are all these little rulers by which I can measure my progress. You can hear him, you can hear him.
That's them.
Look at that.